New tonight, back here at home, demonstrators continue to gather outside the Oswego Border Patrol station, now nearly a week after the Homeland Security investigation in Cato ended up with many workers deported. Dozens were detained by federal officials, with some being taken to the facility in Oswego initially. Protesters say they're staying put despite pressure from the city to clear out the property. Our Gary Robinson Jr. is live in Oswego tonight with more on that continued public demonstration. Gary?
Yeah, Matt, right behind me, protesters are still here after days, keeping a daily presence. And tonight, they say they are still fighting for answers, and they're looking to do so peacefully, even when the city attorney says that they are breaking the law. Nearly a week after the Cato raid, protesters are still outside the Oswego Border Patrol station, determined to keep watch.
Well, the vibe out here tonight is much like the vibe every other night that I've been able to be here with the protesters. It is encouraging for immigration, for the families of immigrants.
Request to remove tents. Dear Ms. Stardella.
The Oswego city attorney visited today, telling protesters they can't keep tents on public property. Some say the message doesn't match the mayor's words of support.
It's kind of contradicting itself a little bit, like we support you, but you can't be here. So how are you able to support the cause?
Others say the protest has become a place of healing for families still searching for answers.
One of the nieces of an aunt that was inside the facility came up to where we were standing, and I asked her, I said, "Are you a relative to someone inside?" And she told me, "Yeah, my auntie's in there." And she kind of leaned into me, and I put my arm around her, and she stepped into my strength, and I just held her. And I said, "I'm not going to leave your aunt."
Another protester says the effort is about transparency, about the investigation and those detained.
We wanted to make sure, we wanted to be available and aware when they were moved, who they are, and we want that information. We want those answers. And so the goal is for people to occupy this space until we get those answers.
And Matt, protesters tell me that they plan to stay vigilant even as the tents do come down. And the message will still continue to remain the same, to keep families together. Reporting in Oswego, I'm Gary Robinson Jr.
Thank you, Gary. Interesting to hear their message and their firm belief in staying where they are. Well, tonight, we're hearing from leaders in